You sold App Dynamics for 3.7 billion to Cisco. You now run Harness, also valued at 3.7 billion. Is there, any reason that those two valuations are similar? Maybe just talk through the coincidence of that.
Yes, there was a number that I had as a target when I was raising capital for Harness. It was just a psychological mark, So if someone offered me 3.6, I'd say, why not 3.7? And someone offered me 3.8, I would still probably gone with 3.7 just to, do that, but really no other significance.
Well, it's amazing the business that you built with Harness. Maybe just talk us through what was that experience like going through the M&A process with App Dynamics, and as you think about Harness now at scale, balancing potential IPO path when the public markets are open, would you consider M&A as an alternative option again, or is your eye set towards building this for the long term?
Eyes are definitely set for building for the long term. We do want to go IPO at some point. To me, it's I tell all our team as well, IPO, that's just a milestone somewhere. Like it's really the only thing that we look for is the revenue. So what's the revenue target? First revenue target we set was 100 million ARR. And once we cross that, the revenue target we set is $1 billion of ARR. Like how do we get to $1 billion ARR? And once we cross that, we will set another revenue target. And I look at yes, we will go IPO somewhere in the journey somewhere. We'll be operating from a private company to a public company. But it's really what we build the company for is to be that platform with some kind of a revenue target as a primary goal.
One of the things I most admire about Harness is it really being a compound company in the sense that you've built multiple product lines that work really well with each other, that you can cross-sell, that you can upsell. When did you know that that was the sort of scope of company that you wanted to build? Was that something that you always knew, or it was iterative as you continued to see the market opportunity evolve in front of you?
That was always the plan. We wanted to build at Harness the platform for next generation of DevOps and the entire developer toolchain. And it was very clear that we could not build all of that from right away. And you cannot sell the platform like that. You have to build each of the different pieces. So we got through a very systematic journey of let's build one product at a time, which is one use case, which was in our case was continuous delivery. Then we said, okay, let's build the second one, which is continuous integration. Then let's build feature flags and build cloud cost optimization. And we kept building products like that. This kind of a concept of these are all startups inside the bigger startup of Harness, where we can continue generating this kind of a platform expansion.
And you've acquired some companies to pull in that roadmap and accelerate sort of the go-to-market there. How did you think about, should I just build this organically, the startup within the startup mentality versus there's something opportunistic that I can acquire and pull that in?
The default path is to build organically. But the reality is it takes about 2 years to build a good product in any use case that you want. It could be faster sometimes, it could be like 18 months sometimes. But to get to a good product that can compete with the best of breed independent startups for that particular use case, takes time. You have to launch the product, you have to iterate, you have to pivot sometimes, you have to find your product market fit for it. By doing an acquisition, you can accelerate the timeline. Like instead of 2 years, it can bring it down to 6 months, or you can bring it down to a year, because you got a team that has gone through that. They have the battle scars around that particular product, that particular use case. They have some technology that maybe you can reuse. And you still have to build and bring it on your platform and re-platform it, but it can cut down your timeline, and that's the primary factor for us.